bienvenidos, hola y bienvenidos a un nuevo vídeo del canal. Volvemos con GENSHIN IMPACT y es el momento de empezar. Y yo diría que todo el tema del acto 2, ¿vale? Nos pedía nivel de aventura 30, se llama Adiós, amo perfeccionado. Y después de la ceremonia de recepción del Adeptus te enteras de que los restos del arcontegeo fueron resguardados por las 7 estrellas de Liyue. Nobile prometió que encontraría a alguien para ayudarte a cambiar la balanza a tu favor, así que te diriges al banco del Reino del Norte. Vamos a continuar la aventura, ya era hora, la verdad que el tema de lo del nivel pues también hace que tengamos que hacer de vez en cuando, ¿no? Parar un poquito para hacer secundarias, explorar y demás, cosa que en el fondo está divertidísima, porque al explorar encuentras un montón de secretos y tesoros que realmente merecen la pena. Pero bueno, una aventura literaria, ¿vale? Esto es lo de la guía de viaje, esto es para otra cosita. Vamos un momento. Vale, vamos a ir por aquí. Ahí está. Hay que saber los atajitos de Liyue, ¿no? Epa. Vale, aquí está el banco, se supone, ¿vale? Que es esto de aquí. Entonces voy a aprovechar por primera vez para entrar al banco del Reino del Norte a ver qué hay dentro, ya que no lo exploramos. Y puede que haya algún libro de estos chulos para algún trofeo, logro, que puede siempre ser divertido. Como ya sabéis, esto es la magia del juego, tenemos un montón de cosas para hacer. Y bueno, os pregunté en el vídeo anterior un poco que qué queríais, ¿no? En este caso con la encuesta que puse en Instagram, de qué preferíais, si continuara con la historia principal o hiciera la última secundaria que tenemos. Ahora hasta el rango de aventura 32 no puedo desbloquear, y eso que ya tengo llaves, ¿vale? La siguiente misión legendaria de personaje, que creo que es la de Klee, así que cuando subas nivel probablemente toque la misión de Klee, que puede estar muy divertido. De momento vamos aquí a los Fatui, vamos a hablar con Ekaterina. A ver, por aquí no hay nada de libros ni nada, ¿seguro? Pues no, vamos a hablar con Ekaterina.
Welcome, friend of child, and congratulations on the first day of your illustrious career with the Fatui.
No tengo intención de unirme a los Fatui.
You sound remarkably sure of yourself. Remember, we are mere mortals. Our ideas are fluid like water. Only the Tsaritsa truly has a will as solid as the permafrost. But back to the matter at hand. Child tells me that he has upheld his end of your agreement.
What agreement? Oh, the thing about him helping us find a guy?
Correct. Child promised he would find someone to break the stalemate. And the Harbingers do not break their promises lightly.
Ah, where is that guy in?
Child is currently at Liyue Pavilion.
El pabellón del Liyue.
Oh, Paimon knows this one. There are two styles of cooking in Liyue, known as Li style and Yue style. They have been competing for centuries, but neither has emerged as the clear winner. The flagship restaurant of the Li style is the Liyue Pavilion. The owner especially chose to open the restaurant at fate. Don't talk to Paimon like that.
A comer. Siempre igual. Vale, adiós, amo perfeccionado activado, ¿vale? Ok, estamos en la parte del camino, ¿no? De este acto 2. Y bueno, vamos a ver si por aquí hay algún libro o algo. Un cofre valioso, ojo, no está mal. 200.000 moras. Pues... Oye, ni tan mal, ¿verdad? ¿Aquí no puedo subirme? Bueno, 200.000 moras es una buena ayuda. Vamos para afuera. No me lo esperaba, 200.000 moras, chavales. ¡Buah! Ya lo sabéis, cofrecito con 200.000 moras aquí, fácil, en el Banco del Norte. No tenéis que hacer nada más que llegar a Liyue para reclamarlo. Y ha estado bien, ha estado muy top, no me lo esperaba. Vale. Vamos a ver, parece que estamos relativamente cerca, así que ya sabéis. Al lío, aquí está Nobile. Buenas, amigo.
Aha, you made it. As promised, I found someone who can help you. Someone who can solve the mystery of why the Liyue Qixing would hide the Geo-Archon's vessel.
So, where is he? In Liyue Pavilion?
He certainly is. Come, I'll introduce you. I took the liberty of setting up a business dinner, as per the Liyue custom.
Vale, pues cena de negocios preparada y a ver qué pasa ahora. No sé quién puede ser, la verdad.
Welcome back, sir. You honor us with your patronage. Mr. Zhongli is awaiting your arrival in the room you booked.
Ojo, ojo, que aquí la cosa se complica. No sé quién es Zhongli, pero eso sonaba mafioso, ¿eh? Suena el nombre de alguien poderoso. Va, quiz rápido, en comentarios. ¿Qué os imagináis que va a pasar ahora? Madre mía. Me ha dejado loco porque, lo que digo, yo que se esperaba que me encontrara a lo mejor con la chica esta de cuando el ritual de Rex o alguien, pero parece que Zhongli, no tengo ni idea de quién es. A ver si ahora nos lo explican porque me ha dejado con la... A ver. ¡Hola! Otro personaje que me mola mucho la apariencia.
Hi. Allow me to introduce Mr. Zhongli, consultant to an organization known as Wangsheng, and a trusted associate of the Fatui.
¿El camino?
Indeed. Wangsheng's line of work can be sensitive at times. Let's just say they understand when discretion is needed. And we, the Fatui, have always been glad to do business with friends who walk in the shadows.
Walk in the shadows?
It is an honor to meet you. I have heard tell of you from Mondstadt.
Discretion? Shadows? Is Wangshan some kind of...
Indeed. It is as you have guessed. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor organizes burials. We ensure that those who pass on...
Ah, vale, es una funeraria.
Did you think he was some sort of hired killer?
Pues sí, tío.
The Fatui calls many such people friends, but the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor does not dabble in such business.
¿En apariencia?
Well, they are still... I shouldn't say too much. In any case, I brought you to meet Mr. Zhongli because...
Because I can bring you to see Rex Lapis's vessel.
What?
Don't be so surprised. Sure, the Geo-Archon's body has been squirreled away by order of the Tianquan Ningguang. But first, let's hear what Mr. Zhongli has to say.
Rex Lapis may be the prime of Adepti, but he is ultimately an Adeptus. Many Adepti have left us over the millennia. The times have changed. You must have felt it too when you were at Jueyun Karst.
Ciertamente los adeptos
As
están
you
dejando
have
a Liyue.
seen, the time of the Adepti is ending, and the time of mankind is slowly dawning. In years past, Liyue's tradition was that a huge memorial service be held to mark the passing of every Adeptus. But this time, the Qixing have made no attempt whatsoever to respect this tradition.
Especialmente cuando se
It is
trata de un
sacrilege.
deicidio, porque se han cargado a Rex Lapis.
Yeah, the killer hasn't even been caught yet.
Deicide or not, the concern of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is this. When the ritual to receive this god is so kingly, Traveler, Child has told me a lot about you. Since you have had dealings with the Animo Archon,
Acepto tu invitación.
A wise decision. The Tianquan Ningguang has forbidden anyone from accessing Rex Lapis's vessel, which of course you would need to access if you were to achieve your goal of meeting all of the seven.
precisely. Only by participating in the rite of parting will you be able to see the form of Rex Lapis again.
Vale, supongo que no tengo alternativa.
If we are agreed, come with me. We will speak of the details as we walk.
Vale. Madre mía, esto se está poniendo interesante, ¿eh?
Alright, my bridge building work here is done. Turned out well, didn't it? You can go if you want to. Don't worry about me. I might just have a few more drinks. And get acquainted with these things they call chopsticks in the meantime.
Vale. Vamos a ver si por aquí hay algún libro o algo. Pues parece que no. Vale, vamos para afuera y a ver, supongo que ahora tenemos que ver un poco cómo avanza todo esto. De momento me está sorprendiendo bastante lo que digo, el cómo van encadenando los acontecimientos. La verdad que está bastante bien guionizado el juego. Y ahora mismo pues es algo que, aunque haya sido hablar, lo que digo, me pone muy interesante todo el mundo por el tema de qué ha pasado con, en este caso, Rex Lapis. Ya sabéis que desde que pasó han pasado unos cuantos vídeos, pero es que, madre mía, literalmente desde que buscamos los protectores los busqué en el vídeo 23 y en el 24 y este es el 33. O sea, nos hemos desviado un poco por el tema de lo que digo, necesitaba subir de rango de aventura y demás. Hemos hecho secundarias, hemos hecho un montón de cosas, hemos hecho ahí cosas divertidas como lo del abismo. Pero ahora esto es otro punto, o sea, esto es lo que digo, hay que descubrir qué está pasando con todo el tema de Rex Lapis, que es lo que más me interesa. Y bueno, salimos de aquí, hablamos con Zongli. Mola mucho, el
After
personaje
having
este.
experienced the land of the absentee Archon, traveler, how does it feel to know that our Archon
A mí me gusta
and
más
Adepti
Monstant.
are here? I see. So you're that sort of person. But I suppose you have yet to experience the substance of Liyue's 3,700 years of divinity.
Puede ser.
Organizing the rite of parting should prove to be an enlightening part of your travels. Liyue is the most prosperous of the 7 nations, defended by deities and ruled by the Qixing. As such, the diplomatic maneuverings of the Fatui have gained no purchase here. Ningguang of the Qixing has always been on her guard against the Fatui. That is in all likelihood why Child wants to make use of the Wangsheng funeral parlor's connection.
Huh. What would Child get out of us doing the rite of parting anyway?
I neither know nor do I wish to know. As far as I am concerned, the Fatui are merely financial sponsors.
Aquí cada uno mira por
I
lo suyo,
only
obviamente.
wish for Liyue's traditions to endure. These are the advance funds that Child has provided. If you use them up, you can go to him to apply for any sub...
Wow.
Well then, let us be off. The first step in our preparations shall be to obtain some prize Noctilucus jade worth...
Vale, el jade, sí, creo que ya tenemos, ¿no? Ahí está. Vale. Compra el jade noctiloso. Ah, tenemos que comprarlo. Claro, nos ha dado dinero, vale, iba a decir, sé dónde hay jade, pero este tiene que ser de máxima calidad, no sé, se va a comprarlo, vale. Vamos a ver qué pasa. Vamos un momentito a cambiar a Xing Chiu. Bueno, vamos con Bennett Stonefire. Y aquí hoy sin Jin, de verdad, o sea, podría estar usándola ahora mismo, pero... bah. Vamos aquí a nuestro amiguito. ¡Shitou! Shitou, quiero comprar tu jade.
Welcome to the Jade Mystery, my good friends. Would you like to try your luck betting on Jade? This could be your lucky day. It's cheap and it's fun, and who knows, you just might strike it rich.
Betting? No, we're here for...
Noctilucus jade, of radiant grade at the very least.
Radiant grade, Noctilucus Jade? I see. You're not a tourist. My apologies. What do you think? The Jade Mystery is an old name in the jade business. Just look at that wonderful quality. Rex Lapis doesn't often bless us with such finery.
These 3 pieces really do look pretty. Not like the ones you usually dig up. But how do we pick? Should we just grab one and go?
¿Qué piensas, Zongli?
Oh? You want me to decide? That is fine as well. If it were me, the answer would be simple.
Oh? And that would be...
I'll take them all, boss.
Oh, you act with such panache, good sir.
Oh, wait, boss! Now... ritual, aren't we wasting 3 times the mora if we buy them all?
Oh, mora. It is as you say. I suppose I overlooked this particular aspect of the transaction.
What?
Huh? How do you not think about mora when buying things?
If one must always consider mora before acting, then in all things one is bound by mora. All mora is currency, but not all currency is mora.
What?
Vamos a decirlo de la economía, pero la opción de creo que está forrada era buena.
Well, he knows a lot about
No need to waver. Even when I am constrained by mora, evaluating the quality of Noctilucous jade is indeed very tricky. As crude ore, there is little difference in texture, lustrousness, and only after the item made using Noctilucous jade has taken shape. If you return to those crafty merchants to quibble, they will counter by saying that your crafting bench is to blame, or...
Whoa! To think it's that easy to get cheated.
But there is a way to truly evaluate this jade, and a true insider would know it. A fool sees the pointer and misses the moon.
What does that mean?
Es un refrán.
If you point at the moon with your finger, a wise man knows that you are pointing at the moon. The patterns, the facade, these are all the finger. Noctilucous jade is a mystical stone used to light up the darkness. Noctilucous jade of excellent quality would have superior pyro-affinity. In other words, the bluer and brighter the luster of the ore under high temperature, the higher its quality. I have imparted the priceless secrets of the jade trade to you.
Priceless, huh? Paimon's just said that we might never be able to use it again.
Bueno. Vamos a ver qué pasa ahora.
We're back to buy some rocks, boss. But can you let us burn them first?
Burn them? You can't do that, my friends. If you were to do so, what would I have to sell? That would... How about this? I can take a small sample of all 3.
Don't worry. I know the rules. As long as we can prove...
All right. Take these as samples. I've carved them off with a knife and tagged them.
Aren't these too thin? Even paper's thicker. No, even a bug's wings are thicker. These are...
¿Qué artesano tan hábil?
Oh, you flatter me, but if I'd taken off even a bit more, it would...
But wouldn't something this thin...
It can't be helped. Trying to deprive a merchant of his profits would be like forcing a ravenous wolf to
What sort of conditions?
While we add the high temperatures using pyro, we can use hydro to reinforce it from within. This way, the samples will not disintegrate immediately.
Vale.
Oh, sir, to think you were this learned. Thank you for your understanding.
Strictly speaking, asking for samples when we have not yet agreed to purchase the goods is unfair.
Well, guess we just need to find a place to try this out. You mean at Wanmin Restaurant? As long as we do it when she's not in.
That would not do. It is a place where...
Oh, Paimon remembers! We once saw this big pot down at the Data Upa Gorge in the camp of the hilly churls from the meeting. Now...
Pues nada, nos vamos al valle. Madre mía, nos vamos lejos, además. Vale, tenemos las muestras. Ahora lo que os digo, toca ir bastante lejos. Toca volver prácticamente a la zona de Mondstadt. Así que ya sabéis, venimos por aquí siguiendo el indicador. Y lo más fácil es que nos teletransportemos, por ejemplo, yo creo que aquí. Vamos allá. Y ahora nos vemos. Vale, pues ya estamos aquí. Vamos a venir hacia la zona objetivo. Ya sabéis, aquí es donde hicimos el tesoro este de los 3 sellos. El cofre del cementerio de espadas. Que la verdad que me gustó mucho, es lo que digo. Las secundarias estas, las que no son principales, creo que aportan realmente mucha vida al juego. Las diarias, por ejemplo, no las estoy subiendo porque es lo que digo, son muy sencillas todas y demás, pero están también divertidas y el ir completándolas cada día pues siempre es algo que vale la pena, ¿vale? Vamos a venir aquí, estos enemigos deberían de ser bastante débiles, así que no tendríamos que tener mucho problema.
A friend of mine from Mondstadt would always bring a few bottles of locally brewed dandelion wine whenever he came to visit me in Liyue. It must be said that the famed liquor of the land of Pastores is far better than Sumeri's frigid snake wine.
Ahí estamos. No han soltado ni objetos, macho. Buena suerte. Vale, más cagañada, por lo menos, bueno. Son churros. Vamos a la gran olla. ¿Por qué se nos va la olla? Madre mía. Supongo que necesitaremos acá ella, ¿no? Espera que se nos junten todos, sí. ¡Oh!
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Vamos a por este. Vamos allá. Ya lío. Vale, este ya está. Bueno, ahora es nuestro laboratorio.
Looks like it could be used as our hydro-elemental protection. Let's fire it up and begin our experiment.
Vale.
We're ready to go. Paimon will help remember which one of the three is which. Use pyro to keep making the pot hotter until we get the results we need. Mr. Zhongli said that the shinier and bluer the ore gets, the better it is. So, pay close attention.
Vale.
Whoa, that light came from the first Noctilucous Jade.
Hay que derrotar a estos, vamos a por ellos.
Helitrolls are surrounding us again. Were they attracted by the light? Such nosy neighbors. Let's take care of them and continue with their nap.
Vamos allá. Vamos primero por este. Nah, es que el problema de las piedras estas es que como nos ponen encima, nos las suelen liar parda. Vamos a ver. Vamos allá. Ahora es más fácil con nuestro amiguito al lado. Vale, acabamos con el de abajo y con el de arriba vamos rápido. Vamos de nuevo con Piro. Ahí está. Vale, nos falta poco. Vale, viene más Ritual, ¿no? Vamos allá. Sacamos aquí, ahí está. Perfecto. Vamos de nuevo con Bennett, ya sabéis. Y listo, ¿no?
Oh, that's bright! Too bright! That was the third Noctilucous Jade, wasn't it? It was so much shinier than the rest. Let's go with that one. Let's head back to the Jade Mystery to buy some jade, shall we?
Vale, pues ahora hay que regresar a Liyue, así que ya sabéis, venimos al mapa. Ha estado divertido, lo que digo, lo de la olla me ha molado bastante, o sea, ha sido divertidísimo en ese aspecto. Pero bueno, ya sabéis, aquí vamos un momentito a la parte... Vale, está cerca del teletransportador. Nos teletransportamos aquí, ¿vale? Y ¡aleo! Me ha molado lo que digo. Estamos aquí descubriendo cositas que al final es una de las cosas que más molan del juego, ¿no? Todas las opciones que hay me flipan, o sea, me flipan un montón porque realmente tenemos opciones, tenemos aventuras, tenemos cosas que descubrir. Y yo que sé, es algo que divierte, entretiene y al final pues hay tanto que hacer, ¿no? En este juego que uno se lo pasa en grande. La verdad que desde que he reclutado a los últimos personajes y demás, todavía tengo más ganas de probarlos. Jim me ha parecido brutal, ya la visteis, pero la otra que aún no la he subido. Ahora con estos días voy a intentar hacer un poquito las misiones principales y demás, y podremos avanzar un poco más en la historia y sobre todo en prepararme a los personajes, que creo que va a ser otra cosa súper importante. Así que ya sabéis, vamos a ver qué tal va todo esto. Y bueno, de momento no me puedo quejar, la verdad. O sea, veo cosas chulas, pero vamos aquí al puesto. A ver qué tal era la del medio, se supone. Vamos a hablar con él.
You're back, my friends. I've kept the goods for you. Which of them would you like?
Huh? No, it wasn't that one. Paimon remembers that it wasn't very bright.
¿No ha dicho el del medio?
Think a bit harder. Exactly.
Vale.
That's the one Paimon remembers too.
No problem. If you have your eye on this one, you can have it.
Then we'll take a box of the third type of jade.
Done. All the same, and pardon me for asking, but I'm curious. Whatever do you need this much top-quality Noctilucus jade for?
I suppose it would not hurt to tell you. We need them to make implements for the rite of parting.
Parting? Oh, dear. I'd heard the rumors, but had given much thought to them. This... Oh, it's hard to believe. Even though the Jade Mystery has been in decline, we have always been under his protection. It is said that when our Lord lost his way while going incognito in the city 200 years ago, it was a spoon from the Jade Mystery that he had used to sample the local delights. Alas, alas, all things must pass. Well, if this is to be used to say farewell to Rex Lapis, then I shall sell this to you at half the price.
Are you sure?
Gracias.
You didn't want to even give us an inch before.
If not for our Lord's protection, this city wouldn't exist as it does now. No proprietor could earn money off such a thing.
I'm sure Rex Lapis will feel your sentiment, boss.
In the safe hands of the Liyue Chising and good honest merchants such as yourself, I for one believe that Liyue will continue to prosper.
Así que no nos desanimemos todavía.
All right. Thank you, my friends. What's with me getting all sentimental like this? I'll practically be giving away all my fortune.
Now that we've made our choice, let's take...
Hey, wait a minute. He said it was half price, not...
Oh, right. I'm sorry. As I thought. I didn't...
Any what?
Mora. My apologies. Another oversight on my part.
Oh, that won't do. This is... That's a relief. Have a look.
It's fine. Just enough for half price.
Well, it's settled then. Let's take this jade to Yujing Terrace.
Look at you bossing everyone around. You didn't cough up a single mora.
I will do my best.
No quiero ahí que el pobre Nobile se lo gaste todo. Vale, parece que ahora hay que... Mira, aquí hay una secundaria, ¿no? A ver.
Off we go.
Vaya, esto lo miraré más adelante, no pasa nada. Puede ser divertido, pero vamos ahora a centrarnos en el objetivo principal. Así que vamos a venir por aquí. Vamos a recorrer un poquito las calles de Liyue. Es que es enorme, ¿eh? O sea, en comparación a Mondstadt, que ya de por sí es grande, pero es más tipo muralla, esto es otra locura. Es ahí arriba, ¿no? Espera. Cofrecito. No está mal. A ver. Vamos a depositarlo aquí. Vale.
We can leave the jade here. I have already called for a jewelsmith to shape them into the implements that we will need. Ah, yes. I have yet to go and see Child. So, as for the jewelsmith's remuneration...
Guess we can't do anything else. Also, is this where we're doing the rite of parting?
Yes. I have already rented this location, and have begun making preparations for the rite. The Liyue Qixing have agreed to this arrangement.
But when something this big happened here, should suspects like us really be at the crime scene? We might get caught by the Millilith. Although with that said, since we got back from Dwayne Karst, none of those pesky Millilith soldiers have come chasing after us. Wonder what... Also, the, Rex Lapis vessel...
Traditionally, we call it the Exuvia.
Ah, right! That's what it was called. You seem to know everything, Mr. Zhongli. So, was this Exuvia hidden away by the cheese?
One must think that they already have someone in mind. Or perhaps they already know. Surely they must have found all the evidence that there is to find here.
Hay algo que no cuadra, yo lo digo.
These things are for the authorities in Yujing Terrace to consider. Before the rite is conducted, the Exuvia will be kept temporarily in the Golden House.
Golden House?
The only mint in Liyue, which is to say the only mint into that. All the mora that flows throughout the world is minted there.
Wow! Oh, no! Paimon wasn't thinking about anything bad. Paimon thinks... But why do you know this?
Since the rite of parting has the approval of the Qixing, it is a semi-official event. As such, there is already some limited information available.
Las 7 estrellas proporcionan la ubicación y no vi los fondos. Esto es muy raro.
Perhaps each has their motives. But this is the capital of commerce. A little exploitation once in a while is not unacceptable. In Liyue, where the god of contracts reigns, only contracts may not be betrayed. I, for one, have no issue with little maneuvers outside their remit. Well then, we should go and prepare the perfumes used in the rite.
Perfumes? Where'll we get those? Do we buy them?
No. Perfumes used to honor the gods must be freshly decocted. Silk flower petals contain
vale, o sea, ahora hay que ir a por flores de seda
quality, often used in
para hacer
brocade making.
ofrendas a los dioses y los adeptos.
Scent, however.
It's time for Zhongli's lectures on high society again.
We shall not speak of the details right now. Follow me. We shall go to the merchants to purchase our ingredients.
Vale, pues nada, vamos a ver qué pasa por aquí. El de la luna, aquí está, hemos obtenido un poco de recompensas en forma de protogemas. Fragancias rituales. Pues vamos al lío. Aprovechamos, cogemos aquí el cofrecito este, bien bonito. Me encanta ir por los tejados, lo sé. Aquí, ¿no? Volai. Toma ya, me da nombrecito. ¡Hey!
Hey, boss, do you sell silk flowers here?
Silk flowers? We certainly do.
Which kind? The good kind?
Ugh, you ignorant shoppers. Always coming in here with your stupid...
Golden Housemaiden, Valley Weaver, and Fate's Yearning. One of each to start with, if you don't mind.
My goodness, this gentleman is quite the connoisseur. You two must be his servants. Please refrain from any further attempts to contribute. I'm sorry? Ah, yes. We've met before, haven't we? Now then, please peruse at your leisure.
Silk flowers exhibit different properties based on how their environmental conditions differ from their... Just look at the abundant foliage here. And these stamens, glamorous as a maiden. By contrast, this variety thrives in any dark, damp location, often
Madre
in
mía, es
large
que es todo un
clusters.
shibarita esto,
Lastly, this strain is quite the recluse. Unlike its exuberant, silk flowers have all but disappeared from the wild today.
Wow! A true connoisseur.
I possess but a smattering of trivial knowledge. My traveler friend is the one to watch. They are on track to set foot in every corner of the world.
Sigo siendo un
Oh,
ignorante.
Mr. Zhongli, you're way too humble.
I'll take them all.
Again?
How can I put this? When purchasing opera, but this silk flower purchase is... Perhaps you don't know. Tradition states that we should decoct perfume from different subspecies of silk flower when made. Like several other tedious and complicated traditions, this one has become simplified over time.
En fin, qué profundo todo.
But this is the only rite of parting to take place for one of the 7 in 3,700 years. Now that's settled, a question. Do you have any mora on you?
You forgot to bring money again? Zhongli.
If I may interject, did I hear you say that the...
Yes, in a sense.
Gosh, well, why didn't you say so? It would be bad luck to say it out loud. Since these flowers will be used to glorify our Lord...
Are you serious?
Why wouldn't I be? I would be nobody if not for Rex Lapis. If he hadn't written those poems in praise of my wares, they'd only be worth a fraction of what I can sell them.
Huh. So much folklore here revolves around Liyue's deity making cameo appearances in support of local businesses.
Thank you, boss. I think I speak for all of us when I say that your generosity has saved our skins.
Our skins? You were the one who forgot to bring money.
Yo creo que lo hace aposta.
Please, it's the least I could do.
Vale, pues ya tenemos las flores.
So, now that we've got the flowers, how do we make the perfume?
Ideally with the help of an expert. Unfortunately, none of my acquaintances have personal experience in the art of decoction.
Talk about first world problems.
Hence, I need you to help by asking around in the city. Try the common folk, especially women.
Vale.
So this time we get to go around town looking for
I will wait for you near the Statue of the Seven. Meet me there when the perfume is ready.
Vale.
Maybe we can find some good candidates at the Adventurers Guild.
Que hay un libro, por cierto, y un cofre.
Fun. She's master of the Liyue branch, right?
Otro libro, el Rex Incógnito. Vale. Ala, ¿no? Vamos a ver si hay suerte y encontramos aquí el procesado del perfume y nos vamos quitando esto del ritual. Me está molando, lo que digo, porque realmente todo esto nos permite un poco conocer más cómo funciona el Liyue y eso es importantísimo. Pero lo que no entiendo es lo de los guardias, o sea, realmente con todo lo que ha pasado y demás deberían de atacarnos en plan como locos, pero bueno. A ver, aquí está Lan. Hola, Lan del gremio de aventureros. A ver qué pasa.
Lan, we need to ask you for a favor.
I stopped accepting commissions a long time ago. Sorry, you two, but you'll just have to ask another adventurer.
Oh, it's not that kind of favor. It's just a teeny tiny thing.
Es que huele genial.
Wow. I'm just going to assume that you're either joking or being sarcastic. To be fair, I put a lot of effort into my appearance for someone who spends all their time in the great outdoors.
Well, Paimon thinks you smell amazing. So come on, Lon. What's...
Now that you mention it, yes, there is something. Oh, it must be from the GENSHIN flowers I picked on the way back.
Aha! The truth is out. Lon's got a soft spot for wildflowers.
No, they were for medicinal use only. Anyway, this is a pointless conversation. If you want to know about...
Chiming.
The fortune teller, right? Thanks, Lon.
Vale, pues hay que hablar con Chiming. Que Chiming está... por aquí, ¿no? A ver. Vamos allá, está relativamente cerca, así que vamos a ver qué pasa. ¡Hola!
Hello.
We've come to ask you a question.
¡Qué bien huele, Madame Chiming!
Sorry, you caught me off guard. Most people aren't so... I think we need more time to get to know each other.
No iba por ahí, no quería ligar, lo siento.
We just wanted to know what perfume you normally use.
Oh, well, I don't actually use any. That said, some of the cosmetics I use are scented. Perhaps that's the cause of this confusion. Since I usually set up my stall by the docks, I avoid perfume like the plague, because Celestia forbid those lusty sailors catch a whiff and come hunting for the source.
That's the worst thing Paimon's heard all day.
While we're on the subject, have you never heard anyone mention Ying Ar?
Ying Air? Oh, as in scent of spring, Ying Air?
Yes, that's her. Many a rich family's daughter
Vale,
has
pues
gotten
parece que ya
her
tenemos la
perfume.
tienda.
Great! This is just the intel we need.
Vale, pues ahora sí, ¿no? Supongo que se actualizará otra vez, vale. Está relativamente cerca, así que no hay pérdida. Nuestra investigación avanza realmente bien. Ahora sí. Hola.
Well, hello. You found me at last.
What? How did you know we were coming?
Oh, I heard a rumor about a couple who were snooping around town looking... Actually, I was starting to worry you wouldn't find me. This is the ultimate test of my appeal after...
Snooping around? Why are you making it out like we're bad people?
What can I say? People love to talk. Maybe you ought to be more discreet in the future if you don't... Relax. I know why you're here. You want to get your hand on my homemade perfume, don't you? What kind? 3 in 1 go. My, you have extreme tastes for someone your age.
Vamos a decirle que es para la ofrenda de Rex Lapis.
Is that the best you could come up with? Even if you were genuinely offering...
Zhongli was right. People don't remember this tradition anymore.
As one of my favorite poems goes, oh, cherry...
That went over Paimon's head a little.
In short, I'm happy to help. So, where is a good place for making sweet, sweet... You mean Wanmin restaurant? Good...
Pues nada. Parece que hay que reunirnos con nuestra amiguita, así que vamos a ver. El restaurante lo bueno es que está cerca. Entonces podemos aquí aprovechar para... Ok. ¿Para con Ginger?
I've had a word with Chef Mao. Are you ready to please me?
What did you say?
I meant make me proud, as my assistant. While I'm setting up, you can go and fetch...
Vale. Voy a recoger agua. Aquí está el agua.
This water will do nicely. Now, I need you to extract the silk flower essence. Perfume making uses an altogether different technique from alchemy. Here, let me teach you. Very carefully, take hold of the mortar and pestle. You need to keep your wrist firm. Now, use your strong hand to stir it with a persistent rhythm. Keep going until the juices start to come out. Ooh, you're a natural. Like, now take these and try it out on your own using... Don't forget to do all three. They look visually identical.
Vale. Vamos un momentito a la mesa de fabricación. Ya a ver. Vamos a cocinar esto, sí. Bien. Vamos a conseguir esto. Bien. Ahí va, me deja el último. Y listo. Vamos a ver qué pasa ahora. Ya lo tengo.
Wow, this is some exquisite silk flower essence. On to the next stage, the most important one of all. The essence is placed into water and simmered over a low heat until most of the water has boiled off. You must take care to control the heat during this process. If the temperature goes too high, it will affect the scent. So please focus on controlling the heat. Don't waste a drop of that essence now.
Vale, pues parece que hay que controlar. Ah, vale, esto es automático,
All
vale.
three perfumes are ready. A testament to the lengths you will go to for romance. It's so rare to see nowadays. Wow, you actually remembered my throwaway comment. You know, you're cuter than people give you credit for. If I didn't have my guard up, I can see how easily one could be taken in. Anyway, shall I give you a brief overview of each scent?
Paimon wants to hear this.
This first one is sweet as candy, straight out of a fairy tale. The second one is for those with more refined tastes. Finally, the third one has a soft but lingering scent. All clear? Don't get them mixed up now. Good. Be sure I'll leave you with some parting words. One who tries to sail 3 boats simultaneously should be careful not to go overboard. Come and hang out with me at Scent of Spring sometime.
No. Vale, pues esto lo tenemos.
3 perfumes over to the statue of the 7.
Y ahora parece que hay que...
He's probably been waiting a while.
Creo que puedo teletransportarme, si no me equivoco, al lado, ¿no? A ver, solo para ahorrar viaje. Estatua de los 7, Geo, allá vamos. Vamos a sincronizar. 1, 2 y 3. Y bueno, ya estamos aquí, así que vamos a hablar con Zhongli. Hey, bro, ¿qué pasa?
We've brought the perfumes, Mr. Zhongli. Did we take too long? You were just staring up at the statue.
Oh, you're back. Don't worry, I haven't waited long. Compared to the watch that Rex Lapis's statues have kept over Liyue, this was but a brief moment.
Well, how can a person compete with a statue?
That is true. Well, have you brought the perfumes?
Yo creo que este tío es Rex Lapis.
3 sets, and not 1 less.
Thank you both. Let us offer them up.
This is the first kind of perfume. Miss Yinger said that it's sweet as a dream, and this is the second kind. It's got an elegant smell, and the daughters of high society love it. The third kind has a gentle but lingering fragrance. Something like the dusk mist, and it's a favorite of mature ladies. Oh, what was that? That's the one older ladies like, right? Does that mean that Rex Lapis is actually an older lady?
Perhaps. Perhaps. Rex Lapis has taken on countless forms. Perhaps that really was one of them.
What a shame. We only got to see the giant dragon form, and... Let's hope the Chising can catch the real killer.
We can leave that to the authorities. Let us focus on the fond farewell for Rex Lapis.
So, we finished
Next, I would like the two of you...
cleansing bell.
At present, a friend of mine named Madame Ping is the guardian of the cleansing...
Sure.
Ah, I have certain reasons why I cannot be there in person. Please...
Man, why has he gotta be so secretive this time?
Negocios turbos, logro completado, vale. El mundo de la tetera, vale. Yo creo que esto es un buen momento para ir dejándolo. Hemos hecho un montón de cosas, ha pasado más de media hora ya y realmente veo que todavía queda aquí un poquito el tema de preparativos. Así que realmente, aunque sea como lo que hice con lo de los protectores, ¿no? Que suba a lo mejor un par de vídeos, o lo subo mañana, o si me da tiempo incluso lo puedo editar y subir hoy. Pero voy a seguir jugando y grabando, ¿vale? Así que vamos a ver cómo termina todo esto. De verdad que me está gustando muchísimo toda esta trama. Y todo esto de Rex Lapis, ahora me planteo muchos misterios. Me gustaría plantearos una pregunta, que es que me está rayando mucho, pero creo que este tío, Zhongli, creo que es Rex Lapis, no sé por qué. O sea, me ha venido de repente a la cabeza como un plot twist brutal ya, y ya no lo sé seguro, pero decidme, ¿qué opináis vosotros de todo esto? Espero que os haya gustado el vídeo, espero que lo hayáis pasado en grande. Soy Jos Herrero y nos vemos en el próximo vídeo de GENSHIN IMPACT. Oh yeah.